Hello everyone, I'm back again, and today I want to talk about the cost of living in Ghana. I know it's quite a varied subject, but I thought I'd do a video on it just to kind of give you a little bit more of an idea, a rough idea. Now, Ghana is whatever you want Ghana to be. You can live in Ghana and live an extravagant lifestyle and really love everything. Or you can decide to come here and live moderately. Living here in Ghana doesn't have to be expensive. It's not that cheap either. But I mean, when we were coming to Ghana, people gave us all kinds of scare tactics. Oh, it's so expensive to live in Ghana. You won't be able to do it. You'll probably be back in a year. All the negative comments, blah, 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 blah. Anyway, my experience is if you want to know what something is like, experience it for yourself. That's the only way you will ever know the truth, shall I say. In terms of exactly how much it costs to live in Ghana, I can't say. It obviously is down to everyone's own impersonal interpretation of whatever they feel comfortable with. So I won't try and say that, oh, it costs £2,000 or whatever to live here, because I don't know. Now, there are a couple of things that we need to bear in mind when we talk about the cost of living in Ghana. We need to think about rent. Rent is like one of the biggest things here, because you can't just go and rent somewhere like you do in the UK for a month at a time, and every month you pay. It doesn't work like that here. Here is a totally different kettle of fish. So throw all your UK ideas out of the window, because here you pay a year or 2 years up front, and that's just like standard. Actually, the law here is 6 months up front, but I've never come across anywhere that allows you to do that. I mean, seriously, renting here is just like a crazy issue. I could do a whole video on that just by itself, because that's how deep it is, seriously. My experience of finding someone to rent here is not a great one. It was very, very, very difficult to find a place to rent. I mean, you contact agent after agent after agent, and every agent wants to take something for you. I think on average, we paid each agent like 50 cedis a time to begin showing us properties. If you see 2 properties in one day, you'll be very fortunate, believe me. Be prepared to pick up the agent or pay for their taxi to meet you at the residence. If you're lucky, they will have keys to open the property for you to have a look around to see if you like it. Because trust me, I've been to properties where I have not been able to get access to, and it's been a waste of my time, and I've had to give the agent something. Interpret that as you please. For their time. Crazy, right? Because obviously they're going to take a fee from you once you find a property. But anyway, as I said, I don't want to make it too long, but it's crazy. You don't even want to go there. It's not a happy experience, let's put it that way. It took us ages. We were like fed up. It's crazy. But anyway, renting is one thing, but if you can pay a bulk sum of rent up front, then that's good, because then that's out of the way, and I wouldn't really add that into the cost of living, but to pay so far in advance, so I don't count that. For me personally, I would say if you have £1,000 to live in Ghana, you'd be doing well. You can actually live on a lot less than that, but it depends what kind of lifestyle you want. So it's down to individuals. So once rent is out of the way, I would say our next biggest expense is petrol. Petrol here is really, really expensive. Seriously, you can spend someone's monthly salary just on petrol. I can go into town and come back, and I would have spent like 50 to 100 cedis. Like it's crazy. But I must say though, it has been going down a little bit, but it's still really expensive. If you don't need to go out, don't go out, basically. If you want to stick to some kind of budget, it's expensive. I think the hardest thing for me coming to Ghana was actually trying to adjust my thinking, because I love the sun, and so when it's sunny outside, I want to be outside, I want to be doing things, I want to keep going on the move, I want to be up and down, meeting people, eating ice cream, going to the beach. No, you can't, okay? Because your money will finish. At the end of the day, when you get home, you open your wallet and there will be 0 cedis inside, trust me, yeah? So I had to adjust my thinking and think, okay, today I don't need to go out. Today I will stay at home, and if I'm hot or if I want to be outside, I will sit on the porch outside and I will read a book, or I will do something like that. Okay. because otherwise I'm going to be in trouble. I won't be able to stick to my budget. Okay. Petrol up and down. Even taxis are expensive. The other day I took a taxi from 37 to Adenta. And it cost me 25 cedis, which is not that much, but if you're sticking to a budget and you want to go out every day, that's quite a lot, and that's one way. That's going one way. So 2 ways, 50 cedis. That's if you're lucky. The first taxi wanted to charge me 50 cedis, so you got to know how to barter as well. So it will cost you a bit of money. Okay. Oh, I've been sitting like this position too long, and my leg is hurting me. Ow, ow, ow. And I can't move now. Ooh. Okay. But anyway. Internet is another massive expense for us here. If you can get a good internet here, please tell me where, because I don't know. We have tried so many providers, it's been crazy. The only thing I will say is if you have a landline, you are lucky. If you do not have a landline, you are in trouble. We do not have a landline, and we didn't know that before we rented this place. Otherwise, maybe we would have thought twice. We've tried Vodafone. Vodafone, our data would run out, seriously, within days, it would be gone. I mean, for example, you could buy Vodafone units, and we bought 10 gig, which was about 100 cedis, and it ran out in like a week. We now have to buy 300 cedis, which gives us 100 gig of data, and that's a bit more sufficient, but I'm not even talking about speed here. The speed is like 2.5 meg. I mean, seriously, you wait for your pages to open. It's that deep. Surfline has been the longest standing with us, basically. We were paying 205 cedis a month for 40 gig of data, and that was a special promotional offer. That was so buying 20 gigs and getting 20 gigs free. Before the month ends, the internet is finished. So already spending 200 cedis, which is somewhat the equivalent of someone's salary here, internet is finished. The other day I updated my iPhone, and somehow I magically used 13 gigs of data. So having 40 gigs and using 30 gigs of data to update my iPhone, you can imagine how upset I was that day. So I did phone Surfline, but I didn't ever get my gigs back for that because I have used the data. You probably will see me do this quite a few times throughout this video. What else did we try? We tried ZipNet, which is supposed to be unlimited, and that we pay 200 cedis for a month, and that gave us internet speeds of 1.5 meg. Yes, 1.5 meg. If you want to download a film, it will probably take you 3 to 5 days to download it. Frustrating. It's like in Ghana, you pay more for your internet than you do in the UK, and that's crazy for me. I mean, seriously, I would rather spend... Anyway, I would rather spend my money on other things like sunning myself on the beach, eating ice cream, eating kelewele, eating jello fries with chicken, eating something other than just internet. Okay. Clothes, most of my clothes, when I want to shop, I will shop back home and bring my stuff here. I don't tend to shop here that much just because to do with quality and stuff like that. But if you're talking about cloths, getting things made, that's a whole different ball of game. To be honest with you, I haven't really made anything here, so I can't really comment on that too much. You can get yourself a good home help. Home help is also another big discussion because people have lots of varying ideas of what you should pay someone who comes to help in your home. I've heard some expats say that, you know, they'll pay 1,200 cedis a month. I mean, for me, that's just madness. I mean, I would never pay such money, but I mean, that's down to individual thing. But home help does really make your life easier if you want to live here, because it's not everything that you'll be able to do yourself, or you can try, but most likely you will pay over the odds for a lot of things. What else is there? I have a list that I'm looking at. Food, oh yes, go to the market. The other day I bought like 16 oranges, cost me 2 cedis. A mango cost me 1 cedi. If I want to go to a supermarket to buy those things, it will cost me a lot more. A mango maybe cost me 5 cedis. The oranges might cost me, I don't know, 5 cedis. I don't know. I mean, there's little differences, but you weigh it up for yourself. Sometimes, I mean, I've had stuff come from the market and it's not been great. I've had stuff come from, well, I bought from the supermarket and I've paid more for it, but the quality's been better. But you really have to kind of weigh it up for yourself. So anyway, the aim of my video is to let you know that living in Ghana doesn't have to be that expensive. It really is down to you what kind of lifestyle you want to live. If you want to go out every day, yes, you will spend bags of money. If you're quite content being at home or doing leisurely things that don't cost too much money, if you've got £1,000, trust me, you're good. You can live on less than that, yeah. Trust me, you can live on less than. Trust me. But for a comfortable life and to be able to go out, £1,000 I would say is good. I'm sure loads of people would agree to disagree with me, but that's fine. That's my personal opinion. But anyway, I hope you found this video informative. I don't want to make it too long, so I'm going to stop there. If there's anything that you would like me to talk about, let me know and I will try my best to video it, and hopefully that will give you a bit of insight. If you haven't already subscribed, please subscribe to my channel. Spread the word, spread the word, spread the word. But anyway, until next time, we'll meet again.